This NFL Films production is a presentation of the National Football League.
It hardly seemed like just a year ago that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had won the Super Bowl and been crowned champions of the NFL. In their Super Bowl season, they made the plays that make champions. In 2003, they found that there is a thin line between good and great. But 2003 showed that the talent remains for another run to bring the ultimate prize to the finest fans in the NFL.
Is this the greatest place in the world? I'm talking right here.
Raymond James Stadium and the Tampa Bay fans saw their share of magical moments in 2003. The foundation remains for continued success by the team with the NFL's fifth best record since 1997.
Go Keenum, intended for, caught to McCardell, sideline. Paul McCardell makes the catch, he's got it, it's touchdown Tampa Bay. Brad Johnson looks low, hard slap, caught, touchdown Tampa Bay. Charles Lee. Precision pass, surgical pass.
That's clutch right there.
The team was built to have one of the league's finest defenses, and that unit rarely fails to deliver.
Get after his ass.
He'll go down again.
Yes, sir. I don't want to hit that sucker.
Bucs are back in business. And that's gonna hurt.
You see McFarland on that play, Jay?
With a core group of Pro Bowl players and key free agent acquisitions, the Buccaneers remain one of the NFL's elite teams. For head coach John Gruden, the season begins in training camp.
Hard work on three.
Hard work on three. 1, 2, 3.
Hard work.
Tiger, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. What do you do, like some wide-angle chin-ups before you come out here, or what? you look at those arms, man. You wired up?
Yeah, I try not to say nothing too bad about you today.
I want you to hear yourself.
I know. I'm the
I
ball
want
with
you
you.
to hear how your personality with the babes is lacking. This ain't no beach house now. This ain't no beach house today. This ain't no damn condominium here. You like it?
I like it.
Like the offense?
Yes, sir.
Do you? I like you because you're my size. Let's go, Mark.
Drew, you like football?
Love it, baby. Love it.
You want to stay in that big, beautiful mansion you built? Do you or not? You want to stay in that mansion? You start laying the bricks. You got to pay the bills, man. You got to pay the rent, all right? Nobody is bigger than this football team. Nobody. You can write a book for somebody to wipe their ass with like I did. Doesn't matter. We got to pay the rent. We got to do the little things to win it again. All right, guys?
Gruden's inspiration comes from meticulous preparation.
I'm gonna hit this thing like you love it. Get moving now. Get moving. On the hub. On the hub.
Clear, make that outside. Come on, go. Come on, strike. That's it right there.
Gruden isn't just a taskmaster, he's a teacher as well.
380. Green right X. Shift the Viper right. 382 X stick looky.
Here we go, guys. Green right X. Shift the Viper right. 382 Y stick looky. I'm one. Ready? X stick looky. I'm one.
Huddle up. Damn, Chris, what day are we living in?
Scatter to west right tight F left. 382. 372.
Y stick Z spot.
Z spot. I'm one. Ready? Break.
Hey, what is that problem? West right tight F left. 372 Y stick Z spot.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm the problem.
Making you nervous, aren't I?
No, I just couldn't spit it out. Woo! 28. Set hot.
Good. I like this. I like it, Chris. Zone. Good. Good. Got a chance. You like it? You like it? Trey. Nice throw. Nice throw. Beautiful.
Great throw, Brad.
You're either mentally tough or mentally weak. We are mentally tough.
Good morning, Captain.
Hut boom, hit it. That's it, good. There you go.
Two back. Goes belly weak.
Good. Good.
Nice job.
Good.
Nice job.
Good.
And the opening of the second half, Super Bowl 37, you go 3 and out on defense, you take the ball and you go 90 yards in 14 plays, and you kick out of people.
In week 1, the Eagles sought to invoke the spirit of Rocky Balboa. They did. On the road, on Monday night, the Buccaneers knocked out the Eagles.
Here's Brad Johnson up the ball off. It is caught by Warren Sapp to the 15. Sapp to the 11-yard line. He's got a Buccaneer first down.
We got action. Hey, when I looked up at the corner box, oh, we got action. Oh, we got action.
Tampa Bay's defense shut out Philadelphia, while Brad Johnson and Joe Juravicius connected for 2 touchdowns.
Looking, firing toward the end zone. Caught inbounds. Joe Juravicius. It's a touchdown. Here comes the jailbreak blitz. Throw pass ball. Bounce in the air. And it is. Oh, he caught it back. Caught back. Joe Juravicius. Touchdown. He tipped it in the air like a volleyball player. And then he went chasing after it and made a spectacular catch.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
What a spectacular effort.
How about Rocky? How about Rocky? I want Balboa. I want Balboa. You guys saw Sylvester Stallone up here. You saw Rocky. You saw him, right? Apollo Creed came to town. You guys did a hell of a job, man. Hell of a job.
The win was followed by a last-second loss to the Panthers in week 2. Consistency would be the Buccaneers' problem all year. Victories were too often followed by defeats. In week 3, the real Buccaneers showed up against the Falcons.
Goes toward the end zone. It's intercepted. Intercepted in the end zone. Bucs for another opportunity for the Falcons. And Dwight Smith's got 2.
Running back Mike Allstott was his usual bruising self, running over and around Atlanta defenders.
To the big fella. He goes off right guard. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. I told you he's going to carry it. Receiver open. It's Pittman. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Michael Pittman into the backfield. Touchdown, Tampa.
Tampa Bay's offensive outburst wasn't a surprise, but finding Warren Sapp in the end zone was.
Brad Johnson throws to the end zone. Warren Sapp. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Are you kidding me? Number 99.
But the win was followed by another last-second loss, this time to the Colts. For the Buccaneers, 2003 was often one step forward, one step back. Tampa Bay took another step forward against Washington and walked all over the Redskins' offense.
He'll go down again.
Pulled down second sack of the day by Rice.
Yeah, Simeon Rice got it.
It was another good week for quarterback Brad Johnson and wide receiver Keenan McCardell. In 2003, McCardell would end up with the 4th best season in Buccaneers history in both receptions and receiving yards.
Rolling is Brad Johnson. Going Brad Johnson. It's caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. There's a rollout. Tossed by Heller. Heller's got a touchdown, Tampa Bay. Dropping back, Ramsey. Flushed out of the pocket. Grabbed by. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brooks to the 45 of the 1. He'll go coast to coast. 10, 5. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Derek Brooks takes it to the house. Brooks It's a 45-yard interception touchdown. First of the year by the guy.
It wouldn't take divine intervention to dominate the Dallas Cowboys. It would just take another lights-out performance by the Tampa Bay defense.
Goes over the middle. It's intercepted at the 35. To the sideline. Jermaine Phillips.
The defense kept the Cowboys off the scoreboard, while the ground game punished the Dallas D. Martin Gramatica would put the finishing touches on a 16-0 Buccaneers shutout of the playoff-bound Cowboys.
And the Bucs lead 9-0.
For the Tampa Bay defense, it all starts up front. Defensive end Simeon Rice turned in another Pro Bowl effort, dancing into other teams' backfields and leading the charge for defensive coordinator Monty Kiffin. Rice totaled 15 sacks, 6 forced fumbles, and 2 interceptions. It's not a great leap to put Derrick Brooks among the best linebackers in the NFL. After being named Defensive Player of the Year in 2002, Brooks enjoyed his 7th consecutive trip to the Pro Bowl in 2003.
Yeah, you all right? I'm gonna knock that chest off.
Brooks totaled over 150 tackles, snared 2 interceptions, and was the leader on the field for Tampa Bay's defense. The entire Buccaneer defense prides themselves on their tackling and relentless pursuit of ball carriers. Tampa Bay isn't merely hard-hitting. They're also always among the league leaders in takeaways. Their ball-hawking secondary is among the NFL's elite. They've been among the league's best defenses for almost a decade, with a consistency that is almost taken for granted, and a level of excellence that has taken them to the top of the NFL. Big Blue was left black and blue after their encounter with the Buccaneers.
Ball stripped away. Simeon Rice. It's on the ground. It's picked up by the Buccaneers. Simeon Rice will get the sack.
Tampa Bay forced 5 fumbles and collected 2 interceptions.
Throws it toward the end zone. It is intercepted in the end zone. They threaten the blitz. Here it comes. Brand gets the pass away. Caught in line. Unload. It's Charles Lee. Lee to the 30. Lee to the 25. 20. 15. 10. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Charles Lee. And I hear those cannons.
Brad Johnson followed up a fine performance against the Giants with a 2-touchdown effort against the Saints.
Brand, a short drop, gets the pass away, caught over the shoulder of the 10, to the 5, 2-1, touchdown, Tampa Bay!
Tampa Bay collected 5 sacks, including 3 by Simeon Rice.
Brad Johnson throws toward the goal. Snap! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! What a great catch by number 99! Warren Sapp with his second big catch of the season.
The next week against the Texans, it was another good week for quarterback Brad Johnson.
Looking to his left, still looking, flush. Goes in, downfield. He's got a receiver now. It's Charlie Lee to the 40. Charlie Lee to the 35. Charlie Lee to the 30. Charlie to the 20-yard line. Far sideline to the 10. Stiff arms to the 6.
The Buccaneers again sacked the quarterback 5 times as they held Houston to just a field goal.
Oh, he's clubbed by Spires. He's busted. He'll go down for a sack.
In their 7th win of the season, the defense allowed just over 100 total yards to the Texans. But it was a season of what might have been. A 21-point lead against the Colts evaporated in Week 5.
4 touchdowns in the 4th quarter, and the Colts beat us in OT. A Monday night football game for the ages.
Johnson coughs it up. I mean, it's 3 times now that the Buccaneers have gotten down here in the red zone. 2 fumbles and a missed field goal.
They rallied from 14 points down to New Orleans, only to lose in the final seconds.
Got man-to-man coverage on the running back.
Man-to-man. Come on, Pitt. Come on, Pitt. Come on, Pitt.
Pitt on 10. 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Pittman takes it to the house.
Come on, man.
That defense is done for him, man.
This snap right here, man.
They threaten. Oh, there's offside contact. Free down, throws it toward the end zone. McCardell, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Keenan McCardell.
What a catch. Hauser to snap. Snap. Placement by Berger. Kicked by Carney. It's on its way, and it is good. John Carney has hit it. Oh, what a clutch kick that was right there.
They were down 20-7 against the Panthers in Week 10, but rallied with 17 fourth-quarter points.
Pressure coming from the outside. Brad pump fake throws through toward the end zone. McCardell. What a catch! Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Keenan McCardell with a spectacular grab. Bucs have tied it at 2020.
The Panthers are at the 5 of Tampa, first down goal. Delhomme out of the shotgun, has it again. Fires, Smith, caught it, touchdown!
But again, they lost in the final minute.
Kidding me!
The thin line between good and great meant that those heartbreaking losses would translate into an absence from the postseason. The Buccaneers' offense continues to improve under head coach John Gruden. Brad Johnson has evolved into perhaps the NFL's most accurate thrower, and his career winning percentage is 6th best among active quarterbacks. In Keenan McCardell, he has a receiver who has the 6th most career receptions among active wideouts. McCardell had perhaps his finest season in 2003, catching 84 passes for almost 1,200 yards.
McCardell, that's a big play. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Keenan McCardell.
Johnson and McCardell have a reliable supporting cast in the passing game.
And that's the guy that I've been wanting to see for quite some time, and he's a big kid. That's a great play.
When the air attack faltered mid-season, John Gruden was true to his preseason word.
Nobody is bigger than this football team. Nobody.
I always attract attention.
When distraction overwhelmed production, Gruden told Keyshawn Johnson his services were no longer required.
It's over for me.
Johnson was traded for Cowboys receiver Joey Galloway in the offseason, bringing the Buccaneers the deep threat they needed to complement Keenan McCardell.
Steps up, deep ball. Watch Galloway, left corner. Caught it at the 2, into the end zone. Touchdown, Galloway.
Galloway brings another dimension to the Tampa Bay offense, as does multi-dimensional running back Charlie Garner. Garner is one of the league's best catching balls out of the backfield.
Garner's got a 20. Garner may go. Garner 10, 5, touchdown! In a blur.
Garner can also grind it on the ground.
A quick hitting play. Garner explodes out of the backfield, takes the handoff, and goes in.
Garner, the back. They draw Garner up the middle. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown!
What was that with Garner? Wow.
With new arrivals to complement their galaxy of stars, the gray skies that hovered in 2003 look to clear up in 2004. Everything is in place for another run at the NFL's ultimate prize.
Here's the snap. They run a stunt. Brad's got time. Looks, throws it downfield long. Intended for caught. To McCarnell sideline. 30, 25, 20. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Hey, goody call by John Gruden right there.
If there was Johnny on the spot.
John Gruden and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers can look back on 2003 as an opportunity missed. But more importantly, look forward to remaining one of pro football's best and most consistent winners.
We win! Bucs win! Bucs win!
Tampa Bay's focus has been on keeping their nucleus of talent while adding the finishing touches and getting the most bang for the Bucs.
This NFL Films production has been brought to you by the National Football League. The NFL is online at www.nfl.com.